Hallo zusammen, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Diana and I make videos all about my life here in Germany. I talk about my experiences as an expat and also the German culture. So I really hope that you guys hit subscribe if you haven't already, because I do post new videos every single week and it would just be awesome to have you guys here around next week as well. But for today, I want to talk about some of the things that you can expect when you first come to Germany. I know that I would have found a video like this quite useful when I first visited, because every country is different and Germany is no exceptions. So there are quite a few things that make the country unique. So hopefully if you are visiting or if you are moving here, you will find this helpful and be prepared when you land in Deutschland. So one of the first things that I have to talk about is that cash is still king in Germany. I know that this is not true for the rest of the world, but in Germany, the majority of places will still require you to pay with cash. Now, if you go to a grocery store, you can still usually pay with a debit card or a credit card, but it is not the same for all of the places that you go to. I know a lot of restaurants, cafes, even tourist attractions, they don't accept credit card or cards in general. So it is definitely very important to get into the habit of carrying cash around. I know that this can seem a bit annoying, but it will definitely save you the time later on, or that awkward encounter where maybe you've been waiting in line to pay for something, or you're gonna pay at a restaurant and then you find out that you can't pay with card, and then you have to go to the machine, get money, find a machine. It's just very annoying. So just get into the habit of carrying cash, and I think it will make your life here a lot easier. All right, another thing as well is that it's kind of frowned upon here to jaywalk. Now, I know that it's not the usual in Berlin. Berlin is known for not following the rules and being the rebel child of Germany. So if you are in Berlin, then you will probably not be yelled at or frowned upon if you are jaywalking. But if you are in the smaller towns or even some of the other major cities, I know that it is very common for people to yell at you and tell you off if they see you jaywalking. And from what I've heard, the reason why is because it's a really bad example for children. So if there's children around and they see you jaywalking, it kind of teaches them not to follow the rules and not to obey the laws. So don't be surprised if an older person yells at you, or maybe even a younger person will yell at you if you jaywalk. So number 3 is something that I know shocks a lot of people when they first come to Germany, and it is the fact that it is totally okay to drink in public. I know that this is quite shocking because especially in the US, there's no drinking laws outside, and if you do want to drink, you usually have to hide your bottle or your can of beer in a little paper bag. And it's just very, very frowned upon. But here it is completely normal if you want to go to the store and then walk around with a bottle of beer, take a look at the tourist attractions, go to a park and drink. That is totally okay, and people will not look down on you, judge you whatsoever. You can even get on public transportation with a beer in hand, even though it says that you're not supposed to. People totally do it. And it's just part of the culture. It's a very relaxed environment here for that. So definitely enjoy it and get into the spirit and walk around with a drink in your hand. I know that it's gonna seem a bit odd at first, because I know when my parents came and they did that, they felt a little weird about it, but afterwards it's just, becomes the norm. So definitely do that. It's just part of the experience of being here. This I absolutely love because I am such a huge dog lover. Anytime I see a dog, I am that annoying girl that squeals and says, "Oh my god, that's so cute, he's so cute, blah blah blah." I am that type of annoying girl. I just love dogs so much, and it makes me really excited because here you can literally bring your dog anywhere. If you want to take your dog shopping with you, that is totally okay. If you want your dog to come into a restaurant or a cafe, it is totally fine as well. And I think it's so cool, it's so relaxed. And I know that not everybody loves dogs, but if you love dogs, then you will be so happy about this because you will literally see the cutest pets all over the place. And I think this is really cool as well because you don't have to leave your dog outside. I know in the US and in Canada, I always get really sad when I see dogs outside the stores and they're tied up and they just look so miserable. And here I think it's just really nice that you can bring your dog with you and you don't have to even leave it at home all by themselves. So this one is something that really surprised me when I first visited and something that took a little getting used to, especially when I moved here. And it is the fact that everything is closed on Sundays. So if you have big plans on Sundays to go sightseeing, to do tourist attractions, even go shopping, you're gonna have to cancel those plans because everything will be closed on Sundays. Sundays are a rest day here. People take it very, very easy. They like to spend their time at home, meeting up at cafes, maybe grabbing a drink, but it is the day for resting. So there will be no malls open, no shops open. Tourist attractions, for the most part, I believe, will be closed. So definitely keep that in mind because it's just a bummer when you have a full day planned and then you realize that you have to switch it all up because things are closed. And I know that this does take some getting used to, but the longer that you are here, the more that you get adjusted to it and you start to appreciate the relaxed Sundays because you don't feel like you're lazy for relaxing because everybody else is doing it, and it just allows you to get prepped for the brand new week. So I've gotten used to this and I really, really enjoy it now. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much all for this week's video. I really hope that you guys found it helpful. Those were my 5 tips for things that you can expect when you are first coming to Germany. For those of you who are in Germany, if you wanna be awesome and leave some tips down below, maybe I missed something and you think that people visiting for the first time should definitely know about, let us know in the comments. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to my Facebook group, which is called This German Life. I created it for you guys to have a space where you can ask more questions and learn a bit more about the German culture while having a nice community to interact with. So if you guys want to join the group, I'll leave the link down below. But that will pretty much be it for this week. I hope that you guys have an awesome day and I will talk to you all in my next one. Cheers!